The new administration that took oath of office on 27th of last month, to show that it's interested in revenue, have directed the state government, which is the Secretary to State Government, because one of the challenges we have as a state here is illegal collections, which that illegal collection is also a revenue leakages to the state. So I'm happy when His Excellency made that statement and directed the SSG to issue circular to all MDAs to terminate the engagement that anyone is having with corruptants. And I also directed the Kgirs to take charge of all the revenue in the state. The law that was signed by the last administration towards the end of the tenure of the last administration, I'm sure you guys are aware that among those laws, one of them is amended revenue harmonization law. That law has criminalized collection on the road. So you have stopped, abolished roadblock. Of course, it's not even in the law before. But because the state harmonization law did not talk about it, that particular law have now talked about it and have criminalized it. And in fact, arrangement is on top gear, which at the end of the day, we may also invite some of you guys when we are going out for raiding. The security are meeting as we speak now, because it's going to be a joint task force. It's not only going to be handled by police, civil defense, or whatever. It's going to be a joint task force, so that we'll start taking away all this, I'm sorry, illegal people who is also a security threat, who also can consider themselves as a security threat to the state. Because I think even the security agency have also identified that they are also among the people that are giving information to criminals. So I'm happy to announce that maybe even today, as we live here now, we may be going out if the arrangement is ready, and now some of you may be asked to join us. On the IGR side, we are very hopeful, and the directors and my management are ready that this year, based on the Excellency mandate too, they have charged us that what we have in our budget is not what it's looking at. Because again, the potential is there. So we must take this, we must not start every year we say potential. We must actualize this potential now. We are very hopeful, and that is why the people that will drive this process is the staff of Kgirs. And we are not playing with them in terms of motivations. As we speak, those who are due for this year promotion, it's already in process. They just took their exam last time. So because we have also institutionalized promotion in the service. So those who are due for this year will also be promoted, and their due will be paid. And other training has been already outlined for this year. So because they are the people that are going to drive this process, I'm only asked to coordinate the process by being the chairman. But the people that are going to drive the process is the staffs. So we'll have the stock for the staffs, motivational packages that at the end of the day, they know that they are building career in IRS, and that what is their due will be given to them. As we are aware that the service is a commission agent, the revenue that we collect is not our money. The revenue go directly to the state government account, managed by the Accountant General Office, and we are big commission. In fact, our commission is 10% of whatever we collect. Out of that 10% is where we administer all our expenses here, salaries, all the expenditures. With that, we are also very, how do I put it, the fund is not all that available. But with the little that we have, at least, sometimes we intervene in certain critical areas. For example, in the last year, I am sure most of you may be aware that in that our international market, there's a huge refuse dump in that place. The service spent fortune in collaboration with, in fact, working with environmental sanitation office, because they say they have cash, whatever, they don't have their facility is down. So the service spend money to ensure that those refuse that have become a hill is evacuated and create at least an ambience that the people can do their business in that place. That's not supposed to be our responsibility. So again, we have gift items. This is still part of social corporate responsibility that we do for corporate taxpayers and individuals. Maybe going forward, the media man should be championing your own, because maybe if you see that gift item now, you can know that, okay, these people are actually reaching out to taxpayers in our small way. It's a sad, I don't know how to put it. I don't have that. It's only in Kgirs State. Last year, when we are going to Kgirs, as my spokesman rightly said that I'm running a program in Kuru with my technical assistant. I asked him, please just watch as we are going. From Abuja to Abuja, we enter Nasarawa up to Kefi, Akwanga. They will start going to Plateau. There's a particular local government that also passed, which is part of Kaduna. Then you enter Kgirs. We only saw one block, a sign that where they collect so-called emblem. It's only one point, which is in Akwanga. But what do we have in state? Everywhere. It's only a state that somebody, an individual, will create a toll gate. But, like I said, I'm happy that the new law have criminalized that. And not only because they have this issue, it's also in Kgirs State that will have association. Some call them Hola Association, all kind of there's one that I battled with up to DSS last year that want to collect revenue for widows of military whatever. I've had it become an issue in western area, which is Kaba side whatever, that the DSS have to intervene. If the legal is here with his file, you will see that I have written to all the security agency in the state on that. But I'm happy to announce that that's why the current administration said, okay, if it's engagement that they claim to have with every MDAs, now that MDA, that collection has been what? Stopped. And I will also be mandated with security agency to work with them to ensure we eradicate. And that's why in my statement, in my brief statement, that in fact, if they arrange today, if we can kickstart it, immediately we leave here now, it's going to start calling the security whether they are ready for us. And as I said, that some of you can, with permission of some of you, but I'm sure that kind of joining, women cannot be part of it, but those men that can be part of it, we are going to provide cover. So can you be part of it to help us report it? Nobody have authorized people. Personal experience. I was going to school last 2 years. I am chairman local government service commission. In Ofu, the road was blocked. Serious blockade. We can't pass. And the healers, we are using the guy healers, so he had to blow the siren. So please pardon my language. They came, hey, bye-bye, whatever. I said, what is it? So I came down. I said, funny enough that nobody know me in the state. I came down, trekked to the point where they block whatever, and I saw that the receipt they are administering is purely local government receipt. There's no state, which they print by themselves anyway. So some of them that came and say baba whatever, they now create a way for us. But of course, they know that maybe we'll be government official for us to blow siren. They will have to pass in front of somebody's house because the major road was completely blocked. Immediately we passed there. The chairman local government service commission called the DLG. Are you aware that the whatever is here? He said yes, they are aware. Where's the money going to? He said no. They said this local government chairman aware. He said yes, he's aware. Then who are they collecting for? He said those boys blocked there. Say they work for party. I'm sorry, this is exactly this. So. No, but and I'm sorry. I'm happy that the security agency is also now cooperating, because there's no way the security agency then will claim not to be aware, because sometimes they create a point close to checkpoint. Last year, December, me and my directors went to Kaba, Federal State University, and we en route there to Coast Tech. How many times do I stop? But at a point, someone want to even beat my directors. that they have worked for the party. Where are they? This is how they were emboldened. But I'm happy to announce to you that going forward, it will not happen like that. That whatever. So in fact, the Excellency have make a statement, and you can see that based on that statement, SSG has issued a statement too, and we are from today going forward, you'll be seeing actions. So that I can assure you that very, very soon, if not immediately, these boys will disappear from our road because completely they are not working for the state. I may not have the figure in my head completely now, but I can at least, being a pioneer staff of this place, at least I have an idea. When we came in 2016, the 2015 collection was 6 billion. 6 billion. Or less than that. In 2016, we were able to move the collection to 9 billion. In 2017, the collection moved to 11 billion. In 2018, it was also 11.something billion. At least I have an idea here, which the story is there. If you can, so, but I have the relevant directorate here that we can give you all those details. So again, it has been marginally increasing. And when I came on board in 2021, from whatever to I think 18 billion, last year we were able to mobilize up to 23.5 billion. Out of the entire, for the first time, we were able to achieve 94% of our budget, because the budget was 24 billion. So we're able to mobilize whatever. And again, let's come back. When I say there's potential, and somebody now talk about muzzling the people, the truth of the matter is that we're not muzzling anybody. It's because there's leakages. And all these illegal collections, which is not even a revenue at all. Now, local government block a road, or an individual block a road, an association block a road, and say it's revenue, on the name of revenue. In fact, they were so emboldened that they are in their t-shirt they will print. You see Kgirs logo and say government logo there. Why? Which is without giving any right to use government name. Who must do anybody? But the law is there that says the legitimate collections, that is what is due for the state in any activities, because MDA is activity based, and that's why most times we from the Kgirs here, we used to compare it to Kwara, and said, which I have also, when I'm making presentation to the Excellency with all of my management, we told him that look, Kwara has its local government. MDA collections are about activity based. And we say you have more activity in Kwara than us in Kgirs state. The answer is no. But because there's leakages, or either no collection at all in certain areas. So talking about revenue projection for the state, what we have in the budget for this year is 34.4 billion. But if we block all these leakages, I can assure you that the revenue, because there's also a lot of activities that government have created, which are revenue-based areas. Now the so-called produce that they are now blocking road to collect. The law of agriculture actually have a produce tax. But not vehicle coming from Kano to Lagos. You will stay on the express and say, bring me a produce. Because that tax is about at the point of loading. And the law also said, and first of all, you must even grade it to know the tonnage. It's there. In the new law, you see the schedule of every ministry as an MDAs, and they are all attached to know the rate. Unfortunately, the rate that are being collected by these illegal collectors have, if not 10 times higher than the original rate in the whatever. And you see, in one particular item, you have local government receipt, you have consultant receipt, you have all kinds of, in fact, you have youth. I have them on my phone. In fact, I showed you to Excellency last time. Now look at, in fact, a brand new road that the state government constructed to Ogugu. They branded a kiosk, like as if it's Kgirs that constructed it. Toll gate. And look at the receipt they are issued. This is that, in fact, so that, on that basis that, when Excellency himself saw, he say, I say, yes, sir. He has to speak now. If you are going, somebody going to Google now will tell you that they have to pay money before they pass. State government that construct the road, they are not collecting 1 naira for people to pass. And this is also what makes the inflation in Kgirs state on the higher side, which the Excellency is not taking there lightly. Because by the time we remove all this nonsense, I can assure you that the price of things will come down. Yes, sir. The 6% that talk about the media interaction is too poor. I think let me make a promise here. But if I fail in this promise, hold this man responsible. Can we agree that we should make it a quarterly affair?
Yes.
So, by God's grace, sir, will be brief. So, because again, you need a feedback. And you help us to communicate this feedback back to the whatever. And just to you again, we also know what they feel, the pains and whatever of the masses. So, I can assure you that God willing, we'll make it quarterly. Thank you so much. Sir, the law is very clear. But let's just watch from now going forward, based on this excellency directive, which also has also interacted with all the security agency here to cooperate with us. This is also a very another interesting area to talk about. Again, let's go back to local government. And that area that there's a serious leakages in revenue is local government. We must first of all try that. When we came on board and in 2017, again, based on best practice in some of the other states, the then chairman, who used to attend JTB, Joint Tax Board meeting, discovered that many states have decided to harmonize their collection. And I'm also happy to inform you that if you're also following up with the tax reform of Tinubu, you hear this man, what is his name again? Taiwo, that saying that the challenge you have in Nigeria is that there's too many collection points or agency, collection agency. I have been in a meeting where he projects South Africa collections and Nigeria collection. In South Africa, it's only one collection point. But in Nigeria, we have 3 layers of collections. But in South Africa, they collect over 20 times than what Nigeria is collecting. But what are the GDP and populations? After our talks about populations and activity, we all agree that activity in terms of business, whatever, in Nigeria is higher than South Africa. But their tax is, compared to Nigeria, the tax of GDP there is high compared to Nigeria. And I've also discovered that because of these layers of collection, there's leakages. So in 2017, we are asked a constituted committee to even know what local government have, or what are they collecting, or how much did they have in the record. Then I was a director of tax audit. I led a team to Central. And I can assure you that if from the books, the local government will tell you that what they have in the whole month is 46,000 naira. 46,000 naira. And this local government is supposed to have tractors, supposed to have a grader, and payloaders, and other revenue points. In fact, there's market where people pay 15 naira or 100 naira per their stone, whatever they stand that says. Not shop now. People that have all these people that sell okra, whatever, they pay money. Open space, maybe 15 naira, 20 naira, 10. And yet, in the whole month, there's no record. On that basis, we recommended to His Excellency, immediate past Governor Alhaji Yahaya Dauda Bello, that this is what we have observed, and this is what also what is happening in other states. Even in Kwara here, Benue here, we can compare notes. And on that basis, okay, the law, our law is not harmonized to that, to ensure that we collect for local government and remit back to them. But let's go into a MOU. And we did MOU, and we are doing collection on their behalf and remitting to them where they give us cost of collection. But when the MOU expire, the local government then will now have because at that time it was caretaker, will now have the chairman. On their wisdom, they now say we should collect 3 items for them that need technicality. And today, we are still collecting those 3 items, which the director here have record. In fact, the record is there to show how much we have collected on their behalf and how much we have remitted to them. Before we came on board, the entire Lokoja host Dangote, if you are aware, that Dangote is under the land of local government. The entire they paid to Lokoja in a year was 1.5 million naira. But let me tell you that when we came on board, we were able to engage Dangote, do what the law said we should do, evaluation. And we were able to move that particular item alone to for 3 million naira. And as we speak again, we're also on the process of evaluation to review because they have also expanded. They have new line now. Well, because local government doesn't have these technicalities. So, and the new governor, His Excellency, have also said that we are going back to that 20s, whereby we are going to have an arrangement. But this time around, it must be system-driven. No more printing receipt. And that's why, let me also tell you that very soon now, the state government is going to launch a device, a POS device in the state in numbers. It's engaging as we speak with industry to provide not less than 8,000 POS. So that whoever is a legitimate tax collector will hold that device. No more printing of receipt the next 1 month. And that's why he has given us money to clear all this nonsense from the road. So that whoever, even when we say produce, at the point of, not on the road, at the point you will see them with device. So that money go to the account, then you take your commission. Not collect whatever you collect, go away and remit nothing to state government. So local government, we are not taking over their whatever. In fact, we are trying to improve their collections. Yes. Again, life does not create vacuum, as we are aware. So there's a statement, there's a communication, Excellency have directed that we should be engaged. But in fact, based on the one that we engage here, which again is not on people on the road, is pure tax or corruptancy, whatever, in terms of investigation, whatever. And we have the director guys here, we have issue based on the MOU. There's a termination clause. Why Director of His Excellency said immediately, we have to go back to him that we don't want litigations. So the law said should give a notice. The MOU said should give a notice. So allow us to give that notice of 30 days, which will elapse based on our from the day, because it was even last week that this or whatever came out. So whatever happened in this world, hand over what you need to hand over to the service, all the necessary information that we need to hand over within these 30 days. Then the new people that government may decide to engage, if any, come on board. So they are on the compliance, but because of the people that you see on the road, which to you they are corrupt and they claim to be corrupt, and somebody just mentioned Ghana Junction, whatever now. Okay, in that Ghana Junction, again, what is even this emblem? Let's even also talk about this emblem. I didn't say somebody, I personally, which again with my directors, and I told you that somebody want to even slap them. That one was in the Zaria here. We stopped. What are you collecting? It's an emblem. Are you aware that a single sticker now by JDB? They are not aware. What they do, they produce one booklet with a bag, all kind of paper. It's unfortunate, but I can assure you, sir, that the honeymoon is over, and you'll be seeing action now. Thank you.